Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red this Tuesday morning. And it truly is a cold, cold morning. Crazy our weather. Luke chapter 4 and verse 43. But he said to them in black and in red, I must also preach the kingdom of God to the other cities, because I was sent for this purpose. They were trying to keep him from leaving their city because they enjoyed the blessings of him being around. And wouldn't you, really, if you had someone like Jesus in your city, you'd want to try and keep him to stay there and be yours and possess him in such a way that whenever you needed a problem solving or a healing, you could just go to him and he would be ready, available. And they tried to keep him. But Jesus says, I must also go to other cities because that is what I came for. So he didn't just come to a group of people. He came to spread the truth of the gospel to all the cities, to all people. And when he passed on into heaven, he left the message and the mandate for the disciples to do exactly the same as him. In Matthew 28, he says, go ye. And when he tells them, go ye, he says to them that they're to do the very things that he did in the going that he did when he was walking the earth. And he did so many beautiful things, which is why people wanted to keep him with them. And this idea of Jesus going and doing and being involved. You know, the Church of Jesus Christ has invited the world around it to say, come in, come in. And the world for nearly 2,000 years has not come in. There have been some high moments. There have been some good times. Often in a time of war and difficulties, people have come in to the church. But the church has not been very good at go ye, going. The church has been quite passive in going. And in fact, some people are so offended when the church gets out onto the street and starts to proclaim the truth of the gospel. Now, the reality of proclaiming the truth needs to be done in the right way, but the truth is that we've been commissioned by God to go ye. And there are many forms of going. One is out on the streets, one is the proclamation of the truth, but most of us are not going to be involved in that activity, although I encourage you that you would. But we are all witnesses. Peter says, always be ready to give an account of the hope that is within you. We are all witnesses, and our lives are witnesses, and telling the story of Jesus and leading people to Christ and drawing people in prayer into the presence of God and a whole host of other things are all principles of going and doing what Jesus did when Jesus went and did. He didn't hang around. He got up and he went out there and he done the stuff that he done. And he lived the life that he lived because God had instructed him to do that very thing. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow.